I Must Find the Light, written by Sig Kusanagi. I remember nothing. I awake in the absolute pitch black, and I cannot bear it. My eyes are sightless, though it is not by my hand. When I close the lids of my eyes, I can see vague shapes. I can see the slightest hint of some sort of nameless color that exists only inside my mind and my body. A color that has never touched light. I, too, feel as though I've never touched light. I lay, or perhaps I sit, perched in this darkness. I have never beheld something so bleak. I have never beheld it at all. I know not where I come from, but I feel it must not be here. I have seen something other than this void, even if I cannot recall its countenance. There is no other reason that this new condition grips me in the balm of fear. I feel my own body and revolt. 2 arms, 2 legs, a torso, a head that's filled with fear and pain. This form is familiar, but changed. I wear clothing, or perhaps they're rags, though where they are not, my skin is slick with a viscous substance that reeks of copper. Blood. It has to be blood. I hurt everywhere. I'm sure that my body has been chipped and broken. Did I fall? I remember nothing still. Where am I? Who am I? Aches and wounds are my existence, and perhaps my birthright. Did I come to be moments ago? I feel my form again. I have a satchel. I plunge my hand into its depths and reach with my gloriously foreign fingers. There's only one item inside.
Acquired 12 of matchsticks.
I hold the brittle stem and strike. For the first time, I can see. The light blazes and I witness. My limbs are pale, clothed in the tatters of a grey shifting fabric. My body is coated with a dark stain, but not blood. A horror I have not yet known sets into my flesh and spreads along my bone and sinew. The color is off. An ink blue and a photic green. In all other regards, it acts as blood, and I determine it must have come from some creature. This place absorbs light, and I cannot make out much without a stronger tool. I am blessed with only a brief window in the light. The little flame from my match flickers, and that scares me. I need this light for the moment. It is the only thing keeping me sane. Though I am much safer once the match goes out. It's a constant schism in my pathetic brain. Should I live in the light with fear, or ignorance in the dark? What purpose does either serve in the end if I die? Better to see for a moment if the result is the same. So, I keep the little flame a bit longer and watch as it slowly fades to the nadir, and my heart is the loudest thing in my universe. Then, darkness. That dreaded, awful darkness. Then the noises begin. and I'm begging for a swift end. The 5th day. What was that? Scratches? Shuffling? I can't tell. It's dark and I refuse to light another match. I have so many precious few, and I've been here for so long. I never know how long it's been since the last time I've struck the head to Emery. At first, I did it non-stop, with nightmares in my heart and thoughts. Then, growing a bit wiser, I began to show discretion. The things would see if I kept myself illuminated. You cannot have the things see. That's what the old words say, at least. I do not know why I reference these parables. I have no knowledge of their content, but my mind whispers morsels such as this. I worry it is not my own thoughts, but those of another, come to poison me. I tremble in the absolute black, and I do not move. I never move. I used to move, but that was before. Now I wait and listen. Staring into the black void, my eyes are always adjusting to the dark that never becomes more clear. Straining eyes and ears is more exhausting than you'd think. Sometimes, I dare to fall asleep, but fear brings me back. I never know how long I'm out for, but I know it isn't restful. I'm tired. I'm always so tired. I can hear the sounds again, and I'm sure that this time it is scratches. Or maybe it's the slack of a lathe eating the flesh of wood grain. The sound is too close. I cannot risk lighting a match. I feel at my sides. The earth, or is it the floor, is rocky, but like a sponge. I cannot make out its shape, and though I light the matches occasionally, I cannot get them to highlight the surface on which I sit. The scratching has stopped. Oh, joyous! Perhaps I can rest. No, there's the sound again. Fainter. I can't hold my eyes open much longer before. The 9th day. I am in hell. I know this now. A hell, anyway. Which? Who could know? Would it matter which hell if all hells are hells? My own mind has betrayed me now. I'm senseless, bewildered. I do not know. I must have fallen asleep for a time. I cannot hear the sound save for my heartbeat and my breath. It is labored, squeaking as I draw the air into my lungs from my nose. I don't dare breathe from my mouth. It dries so quickly, and I fear some tiny mite or devil might crawl inside. I keep my lips closed and my tongue idly toys with the crumbling infrastructure. What can I do? I cannot hear anything. Perhaps now would be a good time for a match. No, no, no! I cannot waste my precious light. Am I sitting or am I lying down? I am lying down. Both air and earth feel equal in temperature. This is no place for me. Why do I stay locked in fear here? I can remember something. It was so long ago, so distant. I can see in my mind's eye the little window in the dark. But then I banish the thought. That's a fabrication of my hungry soul, starved for anything other than this. I am not hungry, though. I've not eaten in so long. Why? Because there is no food to eat. Perhaps if the body knows there's no food, it no longer demands nourishment. I've never known such hunger. I've never lived so long without it. I think. The 15th day. It will happen. This has gone on long enough. Today, or whatever this moment exists as, I will try to move. I will find the window that I see at the edge of mine own soul. The 16th day. I did not do it. The 21st day. I will try again today. I am braver today. I used my match for as long as it would go. I even let it live its life all the way down to the tips of my fingers where it festered and hurt me. I didn't cry out though, and I was so still. I am proud, but I felt. It was not pleasant, but it was a sensation. I have not felt such a thing in so long, save for my teeth and gums. They are so raw and tender. Often I can taste the coppery blood singing from them, and that's nice too. The pain in my body, it too, never abandoning me. My mind confuses the internal and external sources of my agony, and I grow numb to the feeling. It is my new baseline. To know that elusive, controlled bite of the dying light to my touch is euphoric. I can use this to steel myself. I will try again today. I am braver now, for I did the match burning, like I said, and it has greatly improved my prospects. Still, all around me is the dark. I do not know which way to flee to, or whether my atrophied limbs will carry me surely. But I will try. I need to try. The 22nd day. I did not try. The 30th day. I have 2 matches left. 2 slender, narrow tickets of temporary relief. The relief is behind the fear, yet still it is not darkness and despair. I attempt to let the match burn once more to my fingertips, but this time the pain is too intense and I drop the stem. But something else happens. It touches the ground, staying aflame for a moment. Just a moment. I'm elated. I saw. It was as black as I suspected, but so much lighter than that which surrounds me. That has made the difference today. I am a scholar in this world now. I am alone here, save for the things. And that makes me the expert. Do the things bother over the shape and color of the earth? I doubt that they do. I do not think they know shape and color. Perhaps they consider, in abstract, as I might wonder what texture my voice is to rub against. I would bet mine is rough, like homespun wool. I've not heard my voice in so long. How long? So long. That's the only reckoning I have. Today I will try to find the window. The 37th day. I'm off. I stand for the first time in a long time. My body knows what to do, and it keeps me going. I move so well now. I'm no longer prone. I am a walker. I walk. I am walking right now. I am seeking the window. It's my only salvation. I must find it or I will die. Death haunts my hourglass. It's always there. Perhaps I've been dead and the window was my death. I don't know what to think in this present darkness. I'm afraid, but I am moving. I can feel the rough surface of the ground as I shuffle along. This is not the skitter of the things. This is the scuffle of my bare feet. They, which are connected to the spindly legs that absorb the rest of me on their pillars. My body is not mighty. It is a frail and wretched thing. But I am moving. The 38th day.
He did not find the window on that day, nor the next. He patrolled the darkness, feeling his way with his bare feet, his weak arms outstretched, but never finding purchase to anything substantial.
The 40th day. A long corridor stretching out into what seems like a perilous forever. There is no light, but it is there. One can see it if they merely try. It's covered in nothing and everything. Then, a door.
Discovered the sanctum.